Right. And disrespect is a gift.
Hi, Tom.
Okay, Mr. Brady, ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm looking for a board for my daughter.
Amex founded Small Business Saturday to help small business owners and their communities thrive. Because for every dollar spent at a small business, an average of 68 cents goes back into the community. So on Small Business Saturday, November 30th, we're rallying people to get out and shop small. That's the powerful backing of American Express.
Super Bowl champions on our way!
This season, The Masked Singer has had the most incredible reveals.
Oh my God!
You can watch anytime. And Fox Wednesdays.
It's double elimination night.
The competition pulls out all the stops.
I don't know what to do.
The Masked Singer, Wednesdays after the World Series on Fox, or watch anytime on Hulu.
Well, for the moment he signed a one-year contract with the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez has been talking about dreaming of playing in the big games. 9 years in the major leagues, just 4 postseason games. Those were all wild card losses in Toronto. And he's really made the regular season look like a dress rehearsal for these big moments. Big swing after big swing for the Dodgers, including against the Yankees back in June when he had 3 home runs and drove in 9 in 3 games. Enter for a chance to win the ultimate baseball moment in 2025. You can watch your team in action when they play in New York next season with an incredible VIP experience. MLB.com/moments. Could one of those moments be coming right here? Oswaldo Cabrera into the game at second. So you can put him in the leadoff spot in the Yankees order where Gleyber Torres was. So here we go. Fasten those seatbelts to the bottom of the 9th. Luke Weaver against Teoscar Hernandez. Muncy and Kike Hernandez to follow. 1 ball, no strikes.
If you got 2 different fastballs, you want to favor the 4-seamer over the 2-seamer. He stays on that pitch really well, the 2-seamer, and he handles the changeup against right-handers, which is pretty rare for right-handed hitters.
1 ball, 1 strike now. Hernandez 1 for 3 in this game. Dodgers got a run in the 5th and a run in the 8th, both on sacrifice flies. Led the National League in home runs this season. 33 of them from this guy. On a 1-1 pitch, Hernandez takes ball 2. That man there, Max Muncy, has a walk-off home run in the World Series in his career. Ended the longest World Series game ever, 18 innings back in 2018 against Boston. On a 2-1, Hernandez fouls it off, and it's 2-2. That fastball catches a lot of the plate, but guys just don't pick it up.
Well, he's got a sneaky delivery where it looks like it's not going to come out like that, and then he coupled that with that changeup right off the fastball, which is the equalizer for left-handed hitters. But he has been outstanding since going into this role. Maybe the most unlikely guy when you think about their roster and what they had created, but timely for Aaron Boone that he found a hot guy at the end of the game.
2-2, bottom of the 9th. Teoscar Hernandez leading off for the Dodgers. Weaver throws. A shot to right center field, but Soto's there. Wow. And here's Muncy. 2018, longest game in World Series history off Nathan Eovaldi.
I remember it well.
Yeah, I bet you do. One of his 13 postseason home runs. That's tied for the most in Dodger history. And he faces a guy here in Weaver that he's taken deep 3 times before. First pitch, Muncy takes a strike. Dodgers won it all in 2020. Looking for their first World Series win in a full season since 1988, where in Game 1, Kurt Gibson launched a walk-off home run. The walk-off home run. The 0-1 pitch. Outside, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Only at bat of the series. Was a good one.
On two bad legs. He hobbled up there. Off Eckersley. Muncy against Weaver. Is ahead 2-1. On a 2-1. Muncy looks at ball 3 taken off. Kike Hernandez due next. The pitch. A pop fly into shallow right center field. Cabrera, fresh from the beginning, is under it, 2-away.
What a 3-1 pitch. A changeup that looked like a fastball. But he got the pop-up against a home run hitter. That was a great pitch under circumstances. There's the grip. It was a high one, but the change of speed is all he needed to fool Muncy, and you could just tell.
2 up and 2 down for Weaver in this ninth, and it's Kike Hernandez. First pitch, very high. The heat of the postseason, we see it transform guys in both directions. And for Kike Hernandez, a home run in both series so far, 15 postseason home runs in his career. 1 ball, 1 strike. If Weaver gets this thing to the 10th inning, Yankees have Stanton, Chisholm, and Rizzo due up.
I mean, he relies on his fastball and that changeup.
A crackback flare, shuttle left field. Verdugo coming on with a diving grab. Alex Verdugo continues to sparkle defensively. He finishes off a 1-2-3 ninth inning for Luke Weaver. And game 1 of the World Series needs extra innings to decide it.
Check out Mahomes' top 3 plays of the day. He scrambles into T-Mobile to get that new iPhone 16 Pro on us. It's a little shimmy, shimmy, shake. What you think, Kyle?
It's like he's chasing an ice cream truck.
Ice cream! He got his iPhone 16 Pro, the first iPhone built for Apple intelligence.
Cuz holding it up like a baby lion.
Homie takes those T-Mobile savings and calls it a day.
Respect.
Now at T-Mobile.com, get the new iPhone 16 Pro on us. And families can save 20% every month versus the other big guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the real Full Monty.
For one night only, 6 celebrities will bear it all.
My God, it's just out there. It's going to be a very warm room.
For a great cause.
To bring awareness to cancer.
Make the rain bear.
The 2-hour special event you just can't miss. The Real Full Monty, Monday, December 9th, only on Fox.
My mother was in the audience.
Customize and save with Liberty Mutual. Customize and save.
And then I wake up.
Is Limu with you in all your dreams?
Oh, yeah. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
All my favorites for just $7 each? That's crazy.
We're tied at 7.
Or am I crazy?
Seeing sevens? It's a sign to order from Pizza Hut's $7 deal lovers menu.
The tradition, the atmosphere, the pageantry, and the passion. Big Noon Saturday.
Will Howard and Ohio State take on Dylan Raiola and Nebraska. Watch out! It's Big Noon Saturday on Fox.
Well, for the 3rd consecutive season, Game 1 of the World Series goes into extra innings. For the Yankees, the offense in this game has come from the guy that'll lead off the 10th in Giancarlo Stanton with a majestic home run back in the 6th. Blake Trinan stays in after he got Aaron Judge to get out of a 9th inning jam. And here we go with the 10th. Strike one with that video game slider. Home run for Stan, his 17th in the postseason in his career. And unstoppable in October. Jeez, Pete, so you got the slider breaking one way and then the sinker coming back like that. Good luck.
Well, and that's why he's so tough. I mean, experienced guy, been through this before, covers both sides of the plate, and he has the hitter completely guessing.
Home with an 0-2. Strikes him out. The sweeper breaks 15 inches on average one way. The sinker breaks 16 inches on average the other way.
It's just a guy who knows how to manipulate the baseball, and certainly for the Dodgers, you know, they don't want this game to go much longer. Of course, they want to end it as quick as possible. This will be the last inning for Blake Trinan.
One away, tie game, 10th inning. Jazz Chisholm's up. Takes ball one. Dodgers have the bottom of the order due up in the bottom of the 10th. Smith, Lux, and Edman, and if they can get the fourth guy up there, that's Ohtani. Chisholm in the 5 spot. 1 out of 4 today. And a 1-0 pitch. Pulls one through, and he's got his second hit. But Tutzel hustles over to cut it off and hold him to a single.
That may not look like much, but Betts cutting that ball off was huge. I mean, he got to that ball in a hurry and prevented a double. And here's the issue now for Blake Trinan, trying to hold a guy who can run, because getting on second base would be huge for the Yankees.
Anthony Rizzo at the plate. Check on right away. 8 stolen bases and 9 tries against Trinan this year. Chisholm's got great speed. Yankees only have 5 steals in this postseason. Jazz has 2 of those. Rizzo, who's 1 for 4. Takes upstairs.
You haven't followed baseball all year. Pitchers can only throw over twice. And if they throw over the 3rd time, they have to get the runner out. In other words, they got to pick him off. Otherwise, he goes to second, considered a balk with the new rules.
There he goes. Stare down from Smith is not in time, and Jazz Chisholm is stolen second. Go ahead, run into scoring position for the Yanks.
And now the pressure will be on the middle infielders to keep Jazz close to second. Stealing third's not out of the question either. And that responsibility will go to Edman.
Anthony Rizzo on a 2-0. Takes ball 3. After Rizzo, it's Volpe. Well, both these teams have had chances in this game. They're going to put Rizzo on intentionally here. And so first and second, looks like it's going to be Jake Cousins for the bottom of the 10th for the Yankees. Smith, Lux, and Edman do up. Our prior for a visit here, John.
Yeah, it's a good visit. And the reason being, Volpe has really struggled against breaking balls. That front side's opening up again. So I would think it'd be a simple reminder that you make breaking balls away. That's how you get them out.
We started the night talking about made-for-movie stories with the starting pitchers. Some made-for-the-movies thing right here, too, with Anthony Volpe, who was born and raised in Manhattan and in New Jersey from a long line of Yankees fans. Like a million other kids, he wanted to be the next Derek Jeter. Well, he's the 1 in a million who's grown up to become the shortstop of the Yankees.
The key in this situation as a hitter, you only pull a bad breaking ball, but you should go up there on a breaking ball thinking center to right center. What that allows you to do is track the ball longer and keep the barrel in the bat. If you try to pull that pitch, the break is absolutely impossible for that barrel to make the contact unless it's a hanger in the zone.
8 of his 9 hits in this postseason have come off fastballs. Chisholm singled, stole second. Rizzo put on intentionally. And the game on Volpe's plate. Tied at 2 in the 10th. Trinan throws. Volpe takes a breaker for a strike.
That first move, again, you just watch the hip, and as a pitcher and catcher combination, you're going to watch how he's reacted to the previous pitches, and then you really don't need to deviate much. Keep making those kind of pitches and see if he can make the adjustment.
Great speed at second. Go-ahead run. Trinan will take a peek. Arms for the Dodgers in the outfield. Decent in left in Teoscar Hernandez. Good in center in Kike Hernandez. And decent in right, Mookie Betts. They play shallow. There goes Chisholm. No throw from Will Smith. A big 90 feet for Jazz Chisholm.
It sure was. You had Max Muncy playing back, and now stress on the infield. They're going to have to bring him in. I said he's capable of going to third, and he did. High leg kick, and really not even an offer for Max Muncy to get to third.
Go-ahead run at third. One gone in the 10th. 1-1 pitch. It's bunt shown and a strike taken. So 1-2 on Volpe.
You can still do it with 2 strikes. If you foul off a bunt, it's just a strikeout. But you can still recognize the pitch and still put this ball in play if he decides to square around for that safety squeeze.
Indefensible if you put it down right. Infield in, 1-2 pitch. He's going to swing away, took a breaking ball outside, and it's 2-2.
I'm just telling you, the way he's reacting to the breaking ball, it wouldn't be a bad play. With 2 strikes, you can see the break better, and you can put the ball in play. But he almost went after that pitch, which was way out of the zone.
First and third, 1 gone in the 10th. Trinan looking for a K. Is 2-2. Ground ball, diving stop. Edman can't get it out of his glove, and the Yankees take the lead. They get the out at second, but Chisholm's in to score. He singles, he steals second, he steals third, and he scores on a ball that doesn't leave the infield. 3-2 Yankees in the 10th.
Went with the sinker, almost an incredible play, and right here Edman says my only chance is to turn 2, but he didn't come up with the ball clean enough. They went with the sinker after all the swings and misses on the breaking ball, and Volpe was ready.
Anthony Volpe, the go-ahead RBI. Tommy Edman that close to making another spectacular play.
And he's going to steal second. So he's there with a bonus run now here in the extra innings. He will steal second, or at least attempt to steal second in this at-bat.
Well, the Yankees have shown off a little bit of everything tonight, haven't they? A monstrous home run from Stanley, and then here the speed on the bases, which is something they've lacked in recent years. But they get that from Chisholm, getting him at the deadline, and he's in to score as Volpe puts it in play.
Again, going back to the stolen base to third. That was such a big play because now it put Dave Roberts' infield in. That would have been a routine ground ball double play, of course, if they were at least halfway or all the way back.
Austin Wells, there goes Volpe for his pitch. This throw not in time. Yankees running wild. 3 steals in this 10th against Trinan.
In the postseason, when the pressure is at the greatest, you can't shy away from doing something that the other team gives you. In this series, there are a lot of pitchers who cannot hold runners. You must take the extra base because that just adds to the narrative of pressure. And now a bloop or a single gets you an added run.
From the catcher Wells, who's 1 for 4 today. 6 of his last 78 back to the regular season. On an 0-1. Takes high. So the Yankees get a run against Blake Trinan, who had given up just 1 run the last 2 months. This is what they did against the Guardians, too. Got to that bullpen. That was one of the best bullpens in baseball all year, statistically the best, and the Yankees turned that season against that crew.
Just to remind people how important this game is for the Dodgers and the Yankees, the Dodgers have used a lot of resources. If they come back and win, it's all good. If they don't come back and win, those resources have to be pushed to the limit.
Strike 3 taken, but the Yankees have taken the lead. Jazz Chisholm steals 2 bases and comes in to score. Dodgers down a run to the bottom of the 10th.
I'm a real wild one.
Life is wild. There's work to be done. Adventure around every corner. And a truck that handles it all. The new 2024 Ford F-150 Wild Edition. It's rugged, loaded with tech, and built to go wild. Get a wild deal on an F-150 today. Lease a 2024 F-150 SDX 4x4 for just $399 a month for 36 months. Only at your local Ford dealer.
Your business needs a network it can count on, even during the unexpected.
Power's out.
Power's out.
Power's out.
Comcast Business has you covered with Wi-Fi backup to help keep you up and running.
Wi-Fi's up. Let's power on.
Let's power on.
Let's power on.
It's from the company with 99.9% network reliability.
Let's power on.
Power on with the leader in connectivity.
Stay connected with Comcast Business Internet and Wi-Fi backup or get started for $49.99 a month. Plus, ask how to get up to a $500 prepaid card. Call today.
Right now at Les Schwab, it's the deal you've been waiting for. The Score More sales event. Save up to $160 instantly on a wide selection of 4 tires and 4 wheels. Plus, every tire is covered by America's best tire warranty, 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. Because nobody stands by their tires like we do. It's a better deal on better tires with the best service in the business. Get more from Les.
You seem to be doing really well. Have you been getting out and about?
Yeah. It's all about finding the perfect partners.
Sorry I couldn't get you out today.
Brett Young live at Muckleshoot Event Center, November 15th.
Jazz Chisholm, his second hit here in Game 1 of the World Series, but then what he does on the bases, the difference. He steals second, he steals third, and he's in position to come in and score the go-ahead run as Anthony Volpe puts a 2-strike pitch in play against Blake Trinan. 3-2 Yankees to the bottom of the 10th, and Jake Cousins on, buckling the knees of Will Smith.
Well, you know what Cousins knows? He knows who's batting fourth. You don't want anybody to get on base and have the game-winning run in Ohtani come to the plate.
Cousins has 1 career save. 1 ball, 1 strike on Smith. It's a guy who was cut loose pretty much by the White Sox. Wound up being the worst team in baseball history. Yankees got him for nothing. Bigger and bigger role. And now trying to save Game 1 of the World Series. His 1-1 to Will Smith. Outside ball 2.
A sinker breaking ball is going to be what he's going to try to get Will Smith, who's been stubborn on really not swinging outside. On a break that you might be able to see in the zone.
Took the first one away.
The league's only hitting 144 off that slider. That is a virtually unhittable pitch when he's got it locked in.
The 1-0. Yes. Takes it inside ball 2. The Dodgers, as you said, desperate to get a man aboard to get Ohtani to the plate here. Edmonds on deck. Then it'd be Ohtani. Cousins home with a 2-0. Lux takes a backdoor strike. Got a pair of left-handers warming if it gets to Ohtani. Both Hill and Nestor Cortez, who hasn't pitched in a month. The 2-1. Check swing. No swing. Ball 3.
Has stayed with that pitch. He got a backdoor 2-0 to be a strike. He tried to get the swing there and held up.
On a 3-1. Lux takes ball 4. And now the Dodgers will take just about any outcome other than a double play. Tommy Edman comes up. On this team that has Ohtani, and it has Betts, and it has Freeman. The guy coming to the plate here was the MVP of the National League Championship Series, and he's been huge in today's game defensively. He's also got a double. See Hill and Cortez both ready to go for Ohtani. And Tommy Edman picked up at the deadline. What a player he's been for these Dodgers. Do you consider bunting just to make sure you don't ground into a double play?
No, because then they're just going to, I get it. In theory, you walk Ohtani and then you pitch to Mookie Betts. But in this situation right here, a walk was the one thing you didn't want to have by Cousins, because now it creates even Edman the winning run. He can hit a home run. We've already seen it. So you're at stress level that you don't want to be in a one-run game in extra innings, knowing who's on deck, but you got to take care of who's in the box right now.
And as you were talking about with the Yankees in the top of this inning, always got to have your eyes on those base runners against relievers. Lux has good speed. First pitch. Wow, strike one. Carlos Torres has been all over the place.
Well, that side of the plate been a little more lenient.
Tying run at first, winning run at the plate.
This game's had it all, man. If you're not involved in this game as a teammate, your stomach's in knots. You actually feel better when you're in the game, but when you're watching and there's nothing you can do, man, you're rooting for the best outcome, but it's a torture.
On an 0-1. That is on the inside corner, so Edman is down 0-2 as Cousins gets a call on both sides.
Well, now what that does is put a lot of stress on Edmonds on a breaking ball on either side of the plate, right? The best place to go right now is a down and in slider to force the action now that Edmonds seen both sides of the plate a strike call. So he really can do whatever he wants. You just don't want the breaking ball in the zone against Edmonds.
Drop slow. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And again, the best stress would have been where that fastball was called. If you imagine starting a breaking ball on that plane, it would have put Edmonds in a total panic, thinking and trying to recognize if it's a strike or not.
Jay Cousins to Tommy Edman with a 1-2 and a ground ball right side under Oswaldo Cabrera. Lux stumbles as he rounds second and gets back to the bag. A base hit for Tommy Edman. Tying run in scoring position. Winning run aboard. And a once-in-forever player coming up.
Well, this breaking ball was in the zone too long. Cabrera doesn't make the play. And luckily, Lux, who fell down, was able to get back to the bag. This would have been a devastating out at second.
So which one of those lefties does Aaron Boone choose to go to? He's got Hill and Cortez both ready for Ohtani. Who will it be? Nestor Cortez, who's not pitched in a month. How about this for a soft landing? Go in there and face Shohei Ohtani with the World Series Game 1 on the line. What theater here in Los Angeles?
I didn't have to spend my life trying to find my calling. Mine found me at an early age. There was no question of what I wanted to be. It was just a matter of how good I could get and how far I would go.
At Ram, our calling is to build trucks. So when you find your calling, nothing can stop you from answering it.
Start your day with a bang.
Let's have a party.
As FS1's brand new lineup.
We're going to change up the vibe.
Brings you everything you need.
Have some fun, old guy.
To level up your game.
undeniably my favorite couple.
Unreal. All day.
I'm not surprised.
Every weekday.
Yeah, for sure.
In one place.
Some people just know they can save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first.
Alrighty. Who's ready for my famous charred duck?
Like, you know, to check the mascot first before bringing food to a tailgate.
Took this baby.
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate.
We'll see what happens. It's almost game time. You ready?
Dude, is he serious? Guess they still don't think you're ready for this job. Maybe they don't respect you without pads on. That's right. And disrespect is a gift.
Hi, Tom.
Okay, Mr. Brady, ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
John Nestor Cortez last pitched on September 18th. They thought that his season was over, but he's rushed back from this elbow injury, knowing that there's risk with him returning, and he rushes back to face this man here, Shohei Ohtani, with a tying run at second, the winning run at first.
Yeah, this is gutsy, and the guts that Aaron Boone is showing, because Nestor Cortez, a starter that is going to be in a role to get two of the biggest outs, and not having any action for 37 days.
He had a pinch runner at second, Chris Taylor. Arms in the outfield really good, especially Verdugo on left. So here we go. What an opportunity this is for Shohei Ohtani and for baseball fans all over the world. His first trip to the postseason, his first trip to the World Series, and in the 10th inning of Game 1, he's got a chance to be the hero.
Well, unless he hits a bullet at an infielder, it's almost impossible to double him up. So you got two chances to tie the game or take the lead if you figure Mookie Betts is definitely getting up in this inning.
First one from Cortez is lifted to left field. Verdugo runs over and makes the grab. Did he hold on? He did. Alex Verdugo makes the grab. He goes out of play, so the runners will get 90 feet. But they get Ohtani on one pitch.
This is an incredible catch, going full speed and making the catch. And then going out of play and throwing the ball from out of play.
Alex Verdugo has made a couple plays. He had a diving catch to end the bottom of the ninth. And here he goes into the first row of seats to get Shohei Ohtani. And he gets up and throws this ball in.
Well, that's
that ball once he's out of play. Waved off Aaron Boone and the training staff. And somewhat fittingly here, you know, with all the talk about Shohei Ohtani, you now have Mookie Betts coming to the plate, and they may put him on and take their chances of Freddie Freeman. But again, all the talk about the superstar at the top of the order. These guys, these former MVPs themselves, a lot of chances funnel to them. And the bases will be loaded here for Freddie Freeman with the Dodgers down 3-2 and down to their last out in Game 1.
Well, the good news here for Dodgers is Freddie Freeman doesn't necessarily have to do anything but get a single and jog to first. But beating something out in the ground will be limited because of his ankle.
Now, the kind of at-bat that every kid that plays baseball dreams of one day having. You tell yourself, right, all right, bottom of the 10th, bases loaded, World Series, one-run game, Dodgers, Yankees. Reality for Freddie Freeman right here. Taylor the tying run, Edman the winning run. Cortez delivers. Freeman hits the ball to right field. She is gone! Gibby, meet Freddie. Game 1 of the World Series. an October night 36 years ago, a hobbled Game 1 hero for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman with a walk-off grand slam to win Game 1 of the World Series 6-3 over the Yankees.
Unbelievable. Went up there looking for a pitch. He got it. There's just no way to describe. I mean, there's just no way to describe it.
Would you say you don't believe what you just saw?
Yeah.
They retire Ohtani. They walk Betts. And Freddie Freeman, who hadn't had an extra base hit in a month before today, legged out a triple in his first at-bat. And he ends this game jumping on the first pitch and launching a no-doubt grand slam that they'll talk about for ages. Down to the field with Ken Rosenthal.
Freddie, grand slam, walk-off in a World Series game.
Yeah.
Where does that moment rank for you?
Oh, I don't know. Again, that's stuff you are 5 years old in the backyard right there. And that's a dream come true, but that's only one. We got 3 more.
Going up to the plate against Cortez, what's on your mind? First pitch.
Trying to be on time for the heater. It's all you can try and do, be on the heater closer to you. Try and push, leave the cutter and slider away, and I was on time for the heater.
Now, it was nice you didn't have to run hard. How was your ankle? You legged out a triple earlier in the game.
Yeah, I actually felt pretty good. Last 6 days, we treated it really well. I've been feeling pretty good, so right when I ran out to give high fives to my teammates, I felt pretty good because that was the first time I ran all week. So ankle's good.
You ran over to your dad after hitting that home run.
Yeah.
What did you say to him?
I was just screaming in his face. I'm sorry, Dad. Yeah, he's been there since I was a little boy, throwing batting practice to me every day. So this isn't my moment. That's my dad's moment.
It's been such a tough year for you, physically, off the field with your son. Freddie, how gratifying is it just to get this done for your team?
Yeah, pretty gratifying. This ranks up there pretty high. It's pretty incredible. So it's been a long 3 months, but these fans here, when I came back that first game, they showed love. I'm just glad I was able to reciprocate tonight.
Freddie, congratulations. Thank you very much. Joe, back to you.
All right, Kenny, and impossible not to think of this moment right here. Game 1 World Series poetry. Freddie Freeman, 36 years after Kirk Gibson's Game 1 walk-off against Dennis Eckersley with a walk-off home run of his own. The Gibson had 2 bad legs. Freeman had 1 bad ankle. Could hardly even cut that swing loose for a lot of the playoffs. Couldn't put any pressure on his front foot, so he was just trying to put the bat on the ball. Aaron Boone was at Game 1 of the 1988 World Series as a fan. Him and his brother took off in like the 6th inning to get back to USC to beat the traffic. And he probably wishes he hadn't seen that one right there, too. Freddie Freeman, elation with a walk-off grand slam. And the Dodgers have taken Game 1.
All that pressure the Dodgers put on the Yankees, they sustained it until the very end. 2 outs, bases loaded. Only 2 pitches thrown by Cortez. 2. He got an out on the fly ball, and then unfortunately, he did not get an out on the grand slam.
For tonight's game ending in a walk-off, Capital One will donate an additional $10,000 to the Jackie Robinson Foundation as part of the Capital One walk-off program. Today, Capital One has donated more than $1 million to support its programs and initiatives. What a game this was. It was a thriller right up until the end, no matter how it ended. Then you get the grand slam that we're going to talk about as the series goes on, as the years go on. Saw the guys getting ready. They know something about big swings this time of year. The postgame show comes up on the other side of the break. Dodgers 6, Yankees 3, and a Game 1 classic.
It's Fox College Football Friday. Breakout running back Kyle Monungai leads Rutgers.
This guy is electric.
Against Millard Moss and USC.
Touchdown Trojan.
Fox College Football Friday kicks off next.
Tubi is proud to be free for the teachers illuminating the minds of our children. But it's also free for kids who skip class to throw rocks at windows. Because Tubi is free for everyone, and we mean everyone.
The moment is here.
And now, America votes.
This election night, we'll debut state-of-the-art technology
that will let you experience the action unlike anywhere else.
In this historic year, more Democrats, independents, and Republicans
watch Fox News than any other news network.
Democracy 24.
Your freedom, your vote.
Go home!
Seahawks are on Fox. Game on. Let's go.
Game on! The game's on Fox.
The Seahawks are on Fox.